Good day, everyone! Oh, God! What just happened to my voice? Good grief. Alright, welcome to Train Sim World. Oh, well, that's a good start. Less than 1 second into the stream properly, and somebody's already been kicked for posting links. Alright, that's good shit right there. Hi. So, hey, Jesse J, how's it going? So after teasing it for weeks and weeks and kind of leaving it with unfinished explanation, today we are actually going to, do properly, shunting and, eventually humping as well, with a little bit of explanation about what they actually are. It's probably the most X-rated, train simulator stream name there has ever been. I'm already kind of running late for this scenario because I had to unpause it because for some reason or other, for a reason I can't really explain, Train Sim World is eating GPU. I think my GPU is currently running at 140% use, which is spicy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a spicy restart. And this will be relatively slow paced, so I think we'll just get started and say hello to everybody as they arrive, such as Queso. Hey Queso, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I thought I was entirely peachy, and then I started trying to talk, and then my voice was like, oh, that don't affect my voice is doing. Okay, so the story is that we're going to do some shunting. So this is a yard where trains are sorted. And a faulty train, one of those bad boys over there, but not specifically that bad boy over there, is faulty, which means it needs to be replaced for one that is working before it can be returned to service. So we want to try and get it going. Actually, just a thunk before I get... No, I've got plenty of space. Oh, hi. I don't know why you're clicking. I don't like that you're clicking. Alright, Gucci. So this is a shunter, so it looks like a normal locomotive. They're not particularly fast creatures, but you know, they move shit. So we're gonna climb aboard. So this here be our party wagon. We're gonna sit in the driver's seat, and I don't actually know how to start one of these, so let's master key to start. So that's gonna rev up the engine. So we'll now put it to on. Gucci. Okay, so we've got to wait for the reservoir to charge. Where's the reservoir? I am having mobile data issues, lots of buffering. Yeah, so actually that's a good point. It perhaps might not also be this, because for some reason or other, my GPU is under quite heavy load. If the stream starts being choppy, can somebody let me know, because we might have to do something about that. Oh hi, so the main reservoir has apparently fully charged, which is Gucci, so we'll take the handbrake to the release position. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay, so the locomotive brake is on full service. So we've now got both brakes on full service. It is on full service. Oh no, it's on emergency. Right, now it's on full service, which means we can put the train brake to running. So this is an example of a locomotive that has multiple different braking systems. Brake overcharge. Nice. So reverser should be to reverse, which means we're going to go that way. And then the local brake will release. Have we got window wipers in this here creature? That's like a manual window wiper. But is there any automated window wipers? It's not big on controls, this, is it? Looks perfect for me so far. See, at my end, the stream looks a little bit choppy when I'm moving around the place, so I will perhaps try and not move around too much. Alright, let's go for a little bit of throttle. Whoa! Gucci. Right, come on, is there really no window wipers? Let's sit in this. There must somewhere be window wipers, because I can physically see them. Good day, phone. I don't care about your BBC News notification. Hi. Right. Hey, Cyber, how's it going? Right, so we're rocking hot spicy. Oh, cab heating valve. Yeah, I want some cab heating. It's fucking Baltic in this here country right now. Brake overcharge. The good thing is, this being a shunting yard, I can just fucking eat about the place like nobody's business. Oh, this is dual control. Nice. Yeah, see, there is window wipers. They're right there. So hang on, let's try and follow the cable. I have lost the cable. Oh. Okay, cable. So the cable kind of comes down a little bit here. Follow the cable. Let's whistle. Oh, well, that sucks. Hi. So that's not particularly helpful for us. Because what we're looking for is a motherfucking window wipers so I can see what I'm doing. That's a sander. Bro. It's not in a stupid fuse box, is it? No. Here we go, Fuse Finding Simulator 2020 again. 2021, I suppose now. Hi. Is there any buttons or somewhere? Not ideal. Hoi! Right, okay, fine. Okay, let's get a little bit of oomph on the go because we're starting to slow down a bit. Is that? No, that's sand. Come on! There must be window wipers somewhere. What's that? Brake cut-off valve. Sander isolation valve. Hang on, I wonder if there's actually a keyboard command for it. Controls. Keyboard controls. Okay. So let's head all the way down to W. Wipers. V. Let's try V. Yes, glorious. Okay, so I don't know where the thing actually is, but hey-oh, it's fine. We Gucci. Oh, hi. So, yeah, let's get off our chair and we'll just go around the place. So we can see clearly now. The wipers are on. I should probably. Is there anything moving when I do this? No. Okay. Right. Fine. Right. So yeah. Oh wow, we've got a whole 15 miles an hour to play with. Why are we going so slowly? Oh yes. Oh, this thing accelerates because it's got no weight whatsoever. Gucci. So basically we're going to be exclusively dealing with shunting signals today because, well, we're shunting, so. Okay, so we do have a red shunting signal ahead. I'm curious as to why. So this shunting signal is technically in the red position, but then this one is showing. Okay. So this is telling me that I cannot proceed beyond this signal. So I wonder why that would be. Is it because? Oh look, here's another shunter. Oh, hi. Right, fine. So, contact signal. Let's see what's what. Denied. No route available. Your mother's got no route available. Fuck you. Right, why is there no route available? Ooh, traffic. Right, okay, fine. This isn't ideal. So I guess we're just going to have to I mean, it tells us to go there, so I guess we're just going to have to yeetin ourselves. No, not forward. You should be in reverse. Kill the throttle. Reverse. Give us some throttle. No brakes. Why are we not moving? Throttle reverse. Throttle's it. Why are we not moving? This is interesting. Never moving. Okay, I hadn't reset the front throttle properly. Right. Okay, fine. So we'll go through this, and this might cause a scenario end, because it is a red light, but, I mean, I think something's borked somewhere. Oh, do you know what it is? It's because I've been playing last night. I've been playing on American routes where the signal is to the right. But this is British route, so the signal's to the left. So that is a red signal. I wasn't wrong, but it's not a signal for my line. Alright, Gucci, fine. So kill the throttle. And brakey boy. Alright, Gucci. So we're stopped. So what we now need to do... Oh, hang on. Where are we going? Ah, yeah, so we're going back the way that we came, so we might get a glimpse of the train that we're... Oh, no, so I was right the first time. So that train here that got delivered is the one that we are supposed to connect to. So what we're going to do now is with the throttle off, we're going to put the reverser to the forward position. And I'm going to move over to this here seat so that I can see the signals. We have a yellow light to line L, which means I can... Nope. So full release the brakey boy. Throttle, reverser is forward, and the throttle is, why are you not turning? Fuck it, I'm just going to use you. Let's go, 15 miles an hour. Oh! Yeah, so we're doing shunting first, Fudge. We'll do humping soon. Oh, hot spicy full throttle right here. Now we have some speed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go boop the defective train, good and proper. So this here is a defective train, and the annoying thing here is that it's the middle carriage that is fucked. So we have to get this one out and replace it with a different one, while and then get the remaining carriages back in order. Shunt then hump sounds legit, doesn't it? Just. Oh, Josie's redeemed a snack. Thank you. I'm starting to feel a bit peckish, actually, to be fair. Okay, so for our snack, we've got ourselves some hot spicy caramel slices. They're not actually spicy, nor are they hot, but they are delicious. So thank you very much for the snack. Okay, so let us get ready on the brakey boy. That's a delicious noise. So this does not have automatic coupling, so I need to couple manually. Giggity. This is going to be full of just shit like this, isn't it? Okay, let's go for a little tickle of throttle. We're going to get us up to just a couple of miles an hour. And by that I mean 1 singular mile an hour, that's fast enough. So currently rocking 1 mile an hour. We're getting close to the boop. Okay, so the brakes are on, which means I can now bippity boppity and get off this property. It's nice and rainy. which is delicious. So I need to manually couple. So you can see here, it's a bit loud. You can see here the hooks, which are the coupling hooks. So if I click them, you can see you basically have a bar that goes between them to connect the trains. Gucci. Fine. So we first need to move the DMBS. What's DMBS? Driving brake multiple second. So we have to uncouple the lead car. So you can see we need to retract the gangway and uncouple the thing. So the gangway is now retracted. So if we were to climb on board this, you can kind of see there's a big exposed gap which isn't typically there. So we'll shut that over. Okay, so so this carriage is now completely disconnected from the rest of the train. So we're going to bippity boppity climb back on board this property. Is there any benefit to going up that teeny tiny little ladder? Okay, fine, Gucci. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the reverser back to reversey boy. And we have to stop at the T's east entry. Full throttle! Oh yeah, brakes are still on. Yeah, hang on. Okay, now this should work. Gucci, here we go. So we now have, if we sit on board, we've now got one of these diesel multiple carriages in tow. Let's kill the throttle and go for a bit of a coast. Such a sad little window wiper, isn't it? Just maybe a wee bit too early, son. Nah, it's not so bad actually, to be fair. Okay, Gucci. So, yeah. So there is two times of brakes on this train. There's a locomotive brake which works only for this carriage here, and you can see with the cables here, this basically connects the pneumatic brake. So when I use a train brake, it's applying the brake on my carriage and this my locomotive, and then this carriage behind as well. So if I was on my own, I could use them more or less interchangeably. But yeah, for with carriages, it's always best to use the train brake. So we've got to. Yeah, okay. So we've got to get out briefly. No, you did not tell me about the time that you got taught to drive a train. Not a train, a tram. And you actually drove one. Where was this? So it wants us to go to the right. Gucci. Okay, so the points are done. So these are all manual points. Yeah, they kind of have to be set up by hand. Oh, actually, this is a good look. So, like, I know when we've explained diesel multiple units before, we kind of explained that the middle carriage has no engine. So even though it's 3 cars, there's 4 engines, because only, so when you see these signs here, each of these letters actually means something. Yeah, so basically only the front and rear carriages have, it's complicated initially, but rather good fun once you figure it out. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, so this is an example of one of the engine versions, so you can actually see the exhaust from the engine, so you've got the left engine and the right engine, so that's a good look at the... Good look at that. Right, okay, so anyway, we're in a position to... so we're going to go forward. Nope, we're going to release the brakes. Nope, that's put the brakes on emergency. That's not going to help us in any way, shape, or form. So we'll need some time for the brakes to discharge. And now we can throttle. Choo choo, motherfucker! Yeah, modern trains get gradually easier and easier to control because, like, you go from having like multiple levers all over the place to usually once you get everything up and running, it's usually a combined throttle brake that you have. Usually, not always, but yeah. Whoa. Brakes! Alright, so we managed to bounce off that without derailing. Gucci. Alright. I didn't realize there was a buffer stop like right there. I thought it went all the way back to the door. Like this train. Okay, fine. So anyway, so there's probably a wee dent in this barrier thanks to that, because that was actually quite a fast impact. I was wondering if we were about to fail that scenario. Oh, hello. What are you doing there, son? Okay, so we've uncoupled this train, and so we now need to go back over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bippity boppity. All right, so reverser now the other way. So this is basically shunting. It's a lot of backwards and forwards. Boy. Train brakes still on, isn't it? Yep. So it's a lot of backwardsing and forwardsing, trying to get things into the right places. Full throttle! Yes! Gucci. So now that we're past the junction, we're going to hit some brakes. Wait for the train to stop. We're going to leave the brakes on. We're going to bippity boppity get out of this property. And we're going to change this. So I know we've explained points before, but for those of you who might not have been in previous streams, we can go over it again. The levers are usually marked, which is quite helpful, but if they weren't marked, you can always tell which way a point is going by, if you think about railways, you've got a rail that sits up there, and the wheel has got a wheel, but it also has a plate on the inside, so it kind of makes a shape, something a bit like this, right? So it sits. The main wheel sits on top of the rail, but there is a little guide plate that sits on the inside of the tracks. So the way to tell which way a point is going is to follow the inside blade of the track. So this is the inside, so we'll just follow it in, and you can see when you get to the junction that it's going to stay on the inside. There's no gap there, so it's going to stay on the inside. So we're following this one. And it's going to go right across to the other side. So we know that this junction is currently set up for the train to come on this line that I'm standing on just now. Whereas if I go to the other one, and we'll go for a little twist to the left, you can see it moves. And if we do the same exercise again, we follow the inside blade, and you can now see that there is a gap between them. So it's now going to, the guide plate is going to stay on the inside, and it's going to go between these two rails, and you can see now that we're now going to the left. So you can always tell these things. So let's climb on board. Release the brakey boys, boy. Reversers on forward. coming up nicely. Okay, so we've got to now couple, so we're going to go for a wee bit of gentle acceleration. That's maybe a wee bit too much acceleration. Right, okay. This is the second time I've tuned in for Samra. It's, I mean, not everybody tunes in for, oh fuck, I'm going too fast, I'm going too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast! Fuck, why is it, fuck, right, okay. Right, that was maybe a wee bit firmer than I wanted to encouple into that train. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not everyone tunes in for these things. You know, sometimes worth going over it again, sometimes. Alright, let's couple onto this one, so that's now nice and coupled. And then we want to uncouple the... So this is the faulty engine right here. I don't quite know why it's faulty. It's also not an engine, but hey-oh. I'm just trying to work out... I don't remember there being a toilet on this train, but apparently there is. Alright, Gucci. Hi, so let's close off this. So we're going to separate the gangway and uncouple. Gucci. Deja vu. Oh wait, hang on, frames. Is the frame rate tanking, Fudge? Because I did say to let me know. I'm not sure if that's what you're meaning by that. Good. Are the frame rates okay? Okay, now Fudge has gone suspiciously silent, so I'm going to take that to mean that... Oh, right, okay, right, fine. Okay, I wonder if there's a few things I can do to cut down on that. Because OBS, for some reason, is using a weird amount of shit for some reason. Because normally it only takes about 20% of the GPU, and now it's for some reason now it's using 40%, and I'm not quite sure why. Although it did have an update today, so I wonder if it's got something to do with that. Right. Okay. Fine. We'll crack on, and if something bad happens again, then we'll deal with that as it comes. So we're gonna reverse the train, release the brakey boy. Bippity boppity. Oh, we had some wheel spin. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, I call it OBS for short because saying Streamlabs OBS, I don't have time for that, right? Yeah, but yeah, I also use Streamlabs. You were expecting hell of a move. I mean, Zippity, it's worth noting that we were only traveling 3 miles an hour, right? It wasn't that bad. Right, let's train brake. That's not enough train brake. What? There we go. Gucci. Right, forward. Bippity boppity. Oh wait, hang on. Wagon Yard 6? It's like 19 kilometers away. Jesus. Alright, hug the phone. Where are we going? My fucking god, this is a mile away. Okay, so this is set that way, this is set that way, this is set that way. Right, okay, fine. Okay, we've just done this by hand. Right, okay, fine. That explains why we had to pull so far ahead, but we're now set to go the right way using that mode. The frame rate made it look like much more than yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I was always worried about this. Oh, actually, hang on. I wonder if it's not actually anything to do with the frames per se as it is the VRAM, because the GPU, because the VRAM is maxed out at all 8 gigs being used. Hang on a minute. I need to. I'm going to very quickly do something with alt tabbing. So, no. If I tell you to go to the desktop, I mean to go to the fucking desktop. Right, bear with me. So what we're going to do is we are going to royally detonate Google Chrome. Which means I can't see what anyone says further now. Okay. Bear with me. I swear to God. Right. Okay. Yes, I know Chrome didn't shut down properly because I killed it with fire. Okay, we're back. Hopefully this should resolve the issue. Fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, right, yeah, so we're now... So apparently Google Chrome was using 4 gigabytes of VRAM, so that should hopefully resolve this issue. Right, okay, so a quick recap. Let's check this path again. So that's going the right way, that's going the right way, that's going the right way, and so we're going all the way back to... That's going the right way, that's going the right way, that's going the right way, all good. Oh, yeah, Google Chrome, man, hell of a drug, don't recommend. Right, let's release the brake and let us bippity boppity and yeet this property. Full send! Oh, we're wheel spinning! We're wheel spinning! So let's kill that throttle. So now we're not wheel spinning. Okay. 10 miles an hour is fine. All good. Only the train is RIP after it's crashed. The train is fine. It was only 3 miles an hour. Only. I mean, that was still pretty... Oh! Gucci! That ain't so bad. You can move this around the place. But that's quite cool, actually. Huh. Alright, let's set the seat. Hey, Copper, how's it going? Oh, look, more multiple units. These ones are functional. Fingers crossed. We'll probably have to dissect them to get a middle carriage that works. Don't know why they can't just use the full thing, but whatever. No. Alright, okay, so I have to go here. So I'm putting it into these yards, presumably. Fudge is hitting Copper with some red boys. What is this? Oh, hello. Okay. Probably be easier to read. I'm kind of surprised there's no headlights on this thing. Oh, there is. Right, let's give us some oomph. Oh, Jackie Weaver. I kid you not, I was gonna go to bed this morning, and it got to, I think I was still up at like 10 to 6, in the morning, and I was gonna go to bed, and then I found the full unedited Jackie Weaver video, and I watched the whole thing, and it is the most attention I have ever, like, paid attention to a YouTube video in a fucking long time. So basically what we're trying to do here is we're trying to navigate this here engine into here, and then I don't know if we're just going to abandon it and fuck off, or if we're going to try and get it back into one of these yards, but we'll find out momentarily. Red boys. You need to put an S at the end, Fudge. Ah, no crashing this time. Alright, so we've got to uncouple the middle cars. No. Right. Throttle off. Reverser, reverse. Me stand up. Get off. I literally said just to add an S to it. The end. Okay, that's uncoupled. So yeah, I think we are just fucking off and leaving it there. This is where we discover Queso's already done it and it's on its 15-minute cooldown. Right. Okay, let's release the brakes. Full send. Yeah, sorry, there's no exclamation mark because I wanted my friends to get caught out with saying it in conversation, and then I would declare that I'm not very happy with them for their heinous ways. So yeah, we've literally just like fucked off and what, it doesn't clarify it for those of us not in the know about the Red Boys or Jackie Weaver, I can't tell. So we basically fucked off and left this train in the middle. So this is TSL, so that will be Toilet Second Class L? I'm not sure what the L is. I don't remember. So that's DMBS. Driving motor brake second class. So this should be the driving motor CL. What the fuck is CL? Oh, C might be first class, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh hey, we're here already. Good. So much for the full send. Alright, so I think we're almost done with this misadventure. So let's brake. Wait for the train to stop because we're safe and responsible train operators. Oh hey, Dylan. Put a lantern down. I don't know why the marker lights aren't working though. It says they're on. Alright, fine. Anyway, no problem, no matter. Okay, so let's release the brake and go for a little gentle of tropical. Jackie, the hero we didn't know we needed. Ain't that the truth? Oh, I wonder if we are making this a 2-car unit. Twitch has only just told me that you are live now. Alright. Fair enough. Read the standing orders and understand them! Ah, great video. That's the wrong fucking lever! Right, so we need to go this way, and then it's this lever that we need to change. Yeah, that dude was the fucking younger guy there. He had anger management issues and a half. Like, damn. I don't know. I don't. So I am aware of the meme. I'm aware of the meme, but I haven't actually seen the edited version of it. So I don't know if the edited version has this. But at one point, there's the young dude with the anger management issues. Somebody walks in on him because it's like him and his dad or something in the meeting, and it's like you can hear him off camera. Oh, Google is your friend. Yeah, Copper. I'm not googling like on stream, but yeah, it's driving motor composite. The L is laboratory. Okay, fine. Yeah. So with the Jackie Weaver thing in the full video, the guy walks. Somebody must walk in on them when they're in the Zoom meeting. It's like, get out of here! I'm in a Zoom meeting, you fool! And then he repeats it again. And he just. Oh, it's just anytime somebody angrily says "you fool," it's just never not the best thing. But no, I wouldn't like to meet him in a dark alley. I'll tell you that for free. Right, try and keep an eye on this so we don't dump it too fast. So we have to stop a wee bit early for some reason. So we're to stop here. For why? Ah, okay, so we can. So that's what we're. So I was right, is what we're saying. We're now putting the multiple unit as a 2-car unit, not a 3. Hey, Zippity, fuel does not get used nearly enough. No, that's true. That is true. Okay, so we now need to hook up this to this. And so, yeah, so minus the defective carriage, it's going to go back into service as a 2-car unit. So it's bippity-boppity. So let's take the brakes off. And a wee gentle tickle of throttle till we get up to about 1 mile an hour. Throttle off. So unlike last time where we yeeted into the train good and proper, we're going to try and avoid that this time. So we're just going to go in nice and gently, a little tickle of throttle. Speed are we doing? Yeah, just a little over 1 mile an hour is completely fine. We're going to wait for that little thunk, which is... Come on, give me the crunch. Boop. Okay, that's us. So brakes, and we're going to yeet ourselves down. That was a proper stop. So manual couple. There we go. Gucci. So we now have to go over to the next line. Over. Let's go. Right. So we want to reverse our forward. Brakes off. Local brakes off. Advance! Full send! So we need to get beyond this one. So we'll start the braking process now. Fuel does not get used nearly enough. I don't think I've ever used it in common parlance and insults. I usually tend to go for something more, I don't know, exotic and mentally defective. Because I just come up with the most random bullshit because I don't really know any sayings and stuff under duress. Oh hi, let's get on board, reverse her to the forward position, brakes to the off position, and... So we've removed the defective carriage and left it in the middle of fucking nowhere, apparently. Fine. We're now going to hook this up, and then that should be the end of the scenario. I don't believe the driver will come out of hiding, wherever the fuck the driver is, and then he will resume his normal duties. Okay, we're going to have to get ready to be somewhat sensible about this. Maybe a wee bit overeager on the brakes, but fuck it. Brake. Nice and close. Right, so we're now going to gently coast in at about 1 mile an hour. That's us one. And we're going to get the boop. Thunk. So that's the boop. So brakes on. We're going to couple. Nope. I've got a nice teeny train that we have manufactured. There we go. So gangway's connected, carriage is connected. So we now need to uncouple from the rest of the train, which we have done. This job's done. Another driver will come and test the unit later, and now we have to go to our siding and shut it down. So for the last time, well, maybe not the last time we've had to do this, but we need to get back into this siding here. So brakes off, reverse here, throttle full send. And we're done shunting. So yes, welcome to an introduction to shunting. We will now go on to humping. Going way too fast here, sunshine. Oh yes, look at that hot spicy 17 mile an hour action. Local brake. Okay, so that's taking us off to the right. What's a teeny train? Wait, a teeny train. Oh, God. Hang on, where do we need to go? We need to go this way. And then... Yes, that one's already sorted. Right, okay, good shit. Oi. No, it's teeny because these trains are supposed to be 3 or 4 cars, and it's only 2. It's only a tiny train. Gucci. All right. Reverse. No, forward. Sorry. Brakes off. Oh, the brakes were off. All right. Interesting. Listen to that noise. That is a fuck ton of noise. Oh wait a minute. Okay, the brakes were on. That was why the noise was painful. All right, okay, fine. That makes sense. Okay, so for the last time we're going to stop in this siding, and then that's us done shunting for today. Also, a teeny train is half the size of a normal one, so I was... God damn it. Double brake, you boy. Gucci. So we stopped, so we now need to kill the engine. Head over to the hut for lunch. Can do. So let's whap on the handbrake. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. There we go, done. Right, Gucci. So we need to put the reverser into the off position, throttle off, discharge the brakes, and master switch to the off. Engines off. Gucci. Window wipers off. Shut the door. And now we can head to the hut. Yeah! Glorious. It's a tiny marker. Hey, so we actually, in that entire instance, only had one instance of speeding right at the end. And yet somehow only got the bronze medal. That's tragic. Alright, Gucci. So that means in our quest to 100% in this game, we're gonna have to repeat that at some point. Right, okay, fine. So we're now gonna go to America. And it's time to introduce you to the what. So if you don't discharge the brake, yeah, I mean keeping the brake systems charged, like full of pressure, long term. It's like if you have like a spring and you keep the spring like loaded for a long period of time, it's not going to work quite as well. So yeah, so just put the handbrake on and then discharge the brakes. Okay, so we're gonna go to we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Explory Boy. We're gonna go to Scenario, and we are going to So let us introduce Humping. So we've memed about it a lot in these train simulator videos, but it's time to actually deal with it properly and unironically. God, there has been surprisingly little innuendo in this stream so far. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, God. Who'd have thunk it? Lack of innuendo. And unfortunately, this being... I believe these don't have... the humping yard is not well modelled. And I don't believe America, unlike the UK, I believe America doesn't use special signals for humping. So it doesn't have the delightful hump quickly, hump slowly, hump, you know, stop humping. Right, okay. Yes, I don't care about your introduction graphic. Go away. Okay, so welcome to a humping yard. We are going to climb aboard one of these American locomotives. Look at the girth of this bad boy here, yeah! And this train is actually huge, so let me just make sure that there's nothing on that shouldn't be. Okay, so we get into the cab that way, which is kind of half decent. Okay, so handbrake is full release, so that's fine. The engine is on and all of that noise. Gucci. So we're going to go in the front door because this train has got a fun little layout on the inside. I might turn the game down just a wee bite just because this train is a loud train because, you know, it's American and everything's loud. So yeah, so you've got like a hidden away door in here. And you've got another door. There we go. We're in the cab. Gucci. Okay. Okay, right, fine. So we're going to sit in the seat. And so this is a yard. So yes, it's time for humping. So hump yards are quite efficient and they tend to be huge. So this is where we're starting here. And so you've got some yardage here. And it's going to take us a little while to get our... fuck, okay. Game had a wee bit of thing. Yeah, so this is the main hump yard here. And you can see just how many lanes this has actually got. Actually, I'm moving so quickly, the trains are blurry. So this has got lines for days, as you might expect. And so now you get to see the hump. So you can see here, if I look close to ground level, everything's nice and flat. But if I turn around the other way, it is... so this is the hump here. So it's a really steep part of the track, which then levels out, and then you've got the other side of the yard over there. So what happens is you bring the carriages up this way, start winding it back, and so the general principle is you release the carriage, and it uses gravity to roll down the hump, and then it's sorted automatically. Now this is a manual yard. but in more complicated yards, they tend to get sorted automatically. Well, yeah, America, Canada, and even parts of Central America share very similar models of trains and locomotives. So yeah, so basically you've got one line here that then splits into two, that splits into four, which then, so these are called balloons, I believe. So these four lines each split into one balloon of 8, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 8. And so you can use this to, you can basically take one load of carriages up one of these ramps, and split into multiple different trains. So that's the basic concept of it. So I don't think this is modeled in this game, but the way that they, oh god, frame rate's hemorrhaging. Cyber sources redeemed hydrate. Thank you. From Canada in your Discord. Cool. So I don't believe that they are well modeled in Train Sim World, but the way Hump Yards work, because there is obviously nobody on board the carriages as they get released, they have what's called Retarder Plates. So basically what that is the further that the carriage gets down the siding, the more it brakes. So that way you don't have to have somebody on the carriage controlling the brakes as it rolls, but you can still get the carriages stopped promptly without them yeeting out the backside and then fucking off into something else that they probably shouldn't. Gucci. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to maneuver ourselves over to this here set of carriages, and we're going to take that over to the hot spicy shunting. Gucci. So what we need to do is we need to set up our train so that we're going forward, that the independent brakes are released. Bell. So in certain situations, all American trains have to have a bell at all times. Hibblejaybob sucks. What? That's mean. So it doesn't stop. Well, actually, yeah. So, I mean, sometimes they can fail, and the things can become uncomfortable. All right, let's. We do have the brakes off, don't we? Nope, brakes were on. Okay, brakes should now be off. Hang on, what's this? Whoop. Okay. Oh, I wonder, hang on. Do 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 do. I was gonna say, I think I've still got the handbrake on, but I forgot I've definitely switched the handbrake off. Or have I? There's no door on this side. Right, let's make sure the handbrake was in fact actually off, because we are not moving as we should. I wonder if this train is just going to be funny with me, because American trains are non-straightforward. Ooh, toilet lights. I wonder if I need to reset everything. Okay. Forward. Not. Give me forward motion! So the engine... fucking American trains, honestly. Alright, change of plan. Let's do a different thing. You have to work, Sat. Yeah. Right, close this. Get off. Right, what's an alternative train that we can use? That's the same model as we have. I wonder if this is going to be a better one. As long as it's not the same one. No, it's not. Different one. Gucci. Right, okay, so this one. Go in here, handbrakes off. Close the door. Right, okay, so this is an older model train, so generator field on, reverser needs to be in and forward, brake is off, independent brake is released, horn, oh, we've acquired bell. Well, that's not going to get annoying at all. Right, okay. Brake off. So we're moving. Let's go. So we'll put the bell off, because otherwise it's going to grate my happiness for a long period of time. Oh shit, hang on. I'm doing this, perhaps not realizing that so that one's fine. No, it's not fine. Whoop! Okay, that was fine. Right, so you should be in the straight ahead position and you're not. You should be in the straight ahead position and you are. You should be in the straight ahead position and you are. You should be in the straight ahead position and you're not. Gucci. Okay, speeding. Yeah, I don't care about speed. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. So basically, we're trying to get to these carriagey boys over here. So we need to try and get ourselves over to this track. Fine. So, which line are we on? We are on this line here. So let's follow this all the way up. So you should be straight ahead and you're not, so let's make that green. You should be the other way. That's that. You should be straight ahead, and you are. And you should also be straight ahead, which you are not. Gucci. So once we start getting to around here, we'll be sorted. So with this, with this yard, so like, you know what it's like in America. Everything's bigger than everywhere else. Everything's more extra than everywhere else. So I mean, unlike the tiny shunters that we have, which they're the tractors of railways, right? They have a lot of torque. They can't move very fast, but they have a lot of torque to move a lot of heavy things. I don't know if America does specifically have shunting locomotives. Oh fuck, we're there already. Christ. Right, okay, Gucci. Let's hit some brakes. Boy. Why is this not working? Whoa. Alright, okay. No. Oh, it's the automatic brake I should be using. That was for sure. So release that one. Release that one. Okay, so we're gonna put this into reverse. Reverse. Oh, hang on. I need some degree of braking on, don't I, for this? No, I need the dynamic braking off. Okay, now I can reverse. Release that. Release that. And accelerate. Gucci. So, as this happens, we're now going to make sure this is going straight ahead, which it is. This should be going off to the left, which it is not. It is now going off to the left. So we're going to come down this line here. This one should go off to the left. And then we're going to hook up with these trains. Yeah! Gucci. Right, okay, we need to be... because if we derail, we've basically wasted a whole load of time. So we're just going to idle the throttle at 10 mile an hour, although we are going slightly downhill, so that's going to increase speed, but it's fine. We'll resolve that issue when we get closer to our destination. And I forgot that Cyber redeemed a hydrate, so we will take a nice drink and say thank you. I was up until 6 o'clock in the morning this morning, so I'm kind of using this to keep me alive at the moment. Ooh, fuses. Yeah, I do like Switch Simulator 2021. Alright, let's try and get a wee bit more speed because we're slowing down quite a bit. Bell. Right, we're going to keep it on throttle stage 1 because I think we're just hemorrhaging speed at the moment. 6 AM even later than Fudge, yeah. It's because I'm not at work until Tuesday because I got some boiler repair peeps coming out. So between the fact it's Super Bowl tonight, so I'm going to be up late watching that anyway. I was just I was easing myself into the late nights. So yeah, I stayed up to 6 o'clock yesterday. Okay, that was unintentional. Right, we're starting to get close here, so let's throttle off automatic brake to service. Maybe a wee bit better service than that, son. Right, maybe a wee bit more service than that, son! Fuck me, right, okay, fine. Right, train's actually stopped, which is Gucci. Okay, let's coax us up to the grand total of 1 mile an hour. So that'll do us. So we'll kill the throttle. Now, in America, these have automatic couplers. So they should, in theory, couple automatically as soon as we dump the train good and proper. The whack! There we go. Okay. So let me put some brakes on. We will bippity boppity and jump off this property for a second to make sure all the handbrakes are off. And let's do some humping, you boy! Right, where are the handbrakes on these cars? Oh, there they are. Handbrake full release. Handbrake. There it is. Handbrake full release. Handbrake full release. No. Full release. And full release. Gucci. Alright, we got ourselves some carriages, boys! Let's do some humping! So it's going to take us about 6 years to get there, just because this place is so fucking huge. But, yeah, okay, fine. So, let's hop on board. Close that door. So, our reverser is going to have to go into the forward position. Automatic brakes, full release. Independent road brakes, full release. And let us go for a little tiny bit of throttle. Hi. So, this goes that way. So we've got this all set up good and proper. So we need to have a think about where we're going after this. So we're coming along the... Actually, yeah, it might be an idea just to stay on this track here. So if we keep to the right... So this being America, we drive trains on the right, not the left. Because it generally follows the rules of, you know, like your driving style. So we're basically going to come all the way up here. My god, this thing goes on for fucking ages. Your mother stays within Cumberland Terminal. Right, okay, there's no actual points to switch. Oh, right, okay, got a loading screen. No. Oh, did I need to bail off? That's some hot spicy wheel spin. I wonder if these are loaded. Right, hang on. I cannot quite understand why these brakes are not coming off. I wonder if there is something I forgot to do. Super Bowl own coincides with my birthday and I never watch it. Oh yeah, yeah, I messaged you earlier, but nevertheless, happy birthday! Is there any way to connect? Oh no, so the pressure, these things are connected up. I'm unsure as to why we cannot get moving. No, bow off. I don't like bow. We need to do something here. Oh, that's a bell. So I need this independent brake to stop being annoying. Actually, I wonder what happens if I give it a little bit of throttle. Maybe. So give a little bit of throttle and full bail off. We remain not moving. Pretty sure I checked this. Handbrake release, handbrake release. My handbrake is released. See, I tested this yesterday. Okay. And I did not have any troubles. Oh, I wonder if I turn the generator off. I wonder if that'll help us. No, that was what we needed, right? Freight. That was what we needed. Fuck's sake. I knew I was forgetting something. Right, okay, now we're sorted. Right, okay, let's get the generator field on. Oh, for fuck's sake. So when the brakes discharge, which they should soon, question mark. Release. Okay. Here we go, we're getting a little bit of motion now. Oh, so that was what it was there's the special cut-off valve for the where you can move between whether you're carrying passenger carriages, freight trains, or just a locomotive, and I had it set to locomotive only. Anyone else notice Hibblejayob's concentration face is similar to that viral trend where people tilt their head down and look through their eyelashes to look psycho? Yeah, I think I do that a lot, yeah. Alright, now we're actually moving with absolutely no gusto, so let's full throttle and hope we don't wheel spin. Yes. Do. So, albeit very slowly, we are now moving. So these must be some quite well-filled things. Okay, now that we've resolved the issue of moving, we now need to resolve the issue of how we actually get to the yard in question. Because we ideally want to be on one of these lines here. Yeah, okay, right, fine. So we're going to get to about here, and we're going to have to come backwards. Okay, fine, Gucci. Obviously pulling a very oily boy. Yep. Ain't that the truth? I wonder if it's best if we come up this line. So if we follow the balloon, is there an easy way to get from the balloon to where we are? That answer is very probably going to be a no. It is quite distinctly a no. Okay, fine. Okay, so let us now reroute ourselves. So that one's fine. That one's fine. This one now needs to come off to the left. It was legit just about to say there's no innuendo smart double entendre. Yeah, I mean, there seems to be weirdly less of it this stream now that we're actually talking about humping and all that noise. Okay, so let's twat that one. That one is Gucci. This one, let's twat that one. Let's get this one over here. Boop. That one's this way. That one should be red. This one should be red. This one should be... Do I want to go underneath here or up? What one's the quickest for getting back onto this track? Yeah, so I definitely want to go on this little underpass type thing that they've got going on. Okay, so we're going to get to here, and we're going to yeet ourselves off to the left, so we'll make this one red. Okay, this one should be red. This one should be red. This one should be red. This one doesn't really matter as long as we can get up to hump. Okay, we'll make this one green, and we'll make this one red. This one red. This one red. No. That one's fine. Right, Gucci. So now it's just a waiting game. So yes, I now begin to wonder if we should have used the double locomotive, which I think there was one back there. So anyway, fine, it's fine. It is what it is. We're about halfway there now, so it's not so bad. So yeah, so basically we're gonna have to go to the far side of the hump, get back onto the hump, and then, you know, send little carriages away. Should probably, while we're waiting, start setting up the things. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter where they end up going. Actually, yeah, well, try and get them onto existing things. So this one here, whoop. So this will be our oil train because it ends in oil, and this will be our cargo train because it ends in cargo. So that's what we'll try and do. We'll try and aim them to split them up nice and easily. So let's try and get this all sorted up. So that one's going the right way. So that one should be red. This one should be green. Actually, is there another point here? No. Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Red, green. Oh. This is a 3-pointer. Oh god. Oh, that's scandalous. Right. So, actually, so this is interesting. So yeah, so points don't just have to be left and right. You can get 3-way points. So you get a situation like this, where this vein is probably a good example. So you've got green for fully to the right. You've got red for fully to the left, and then you've got green-red for the middle. But we want it to go off to the right, so we want it to be fully green. So that is now that set up. Oh, hey, there's my train. Okay, we're actually starting to get halfway close now. Gucci. Okay, fine. So we know that our last carriage is oil. So we'll get that one. You need to be going off to the right, don't you? Which is green. And you need to be going off to the left, which is green, so that's fine. Right, okay, fine. Nothing like 3-way humping. Oh yes. Oh hey, we finally broke 10 mile an hour. Gucci. Okay, so straight ahead. So that's all fine. Alrighty. Red should be right because they start with the same letter. This triggers me. Well, actually, it's interesting. I didn't know this until the other day. So, like, when you see planes and ships, they have like red on one side and green on the other to mark the different sides. I never actually knew this, so that is an international standard across every country in the world. I don't know if it's the same for aviation, but certainly for nautical things, that is the same every country in the world except America. The lights are actually reversed, which I didn't know about until recently. So they are in the opposite from what we would expect. Well, the international standard of the world is wrong. Oh, I should have kept the throttle going. Oh, this is a steep hill. Come on, little train, you can do it. I think you can do it. Nope. We're going backwards. This is problematic. Alright, stop. Oh, that's why. Right. Okay. Fine. Right. Okay. We Gucci. We Gucci. Yeah, I can't actually remember which way around the lights are, to be honest. I have a the way I used to remember port and starboard was to remember Poland, because the country abbreviation for Poland is usually PL, and the port P is the left, so PL, port left, and then that leaves starboard. Okay, yeah, and not. So yeah, that was how I remember it. Okay, we are ready for some humping. Let's go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna twat that one, and so we are now about to go over the hump. Nice. So let's now go for a reverse. Release that. And then we're going to go for a nice gentle throttle. So it's going to take a little while for the engine to spool up. And we do have some movement now. So this humping is usually done pretty slowly, to be fair. And I believe there's automatic systems for it now. So I just now need to know in my head what lever it is that we need to pull to get them into the right places. So it's this one here. Gucci. Okay. So what we're going to do, kill the throttle for a start. We're going to put the handbrake on these carriages so that they don't move when we, you know, when we fuck other carriages into them about 300 miles an hour. Do you want to... Right. That's not what she said. Right, okay, so... right, so we need to handbrake on this one. Okay, so we're going up the fuck off huge hill. So I'm gonna need a wee bite throttle back. Humping being done slowly. I don't remember the things I say. It don't take me too much of my memory to try and remember all the dumb shit I've ever said in my life. Why am I stuck? Why is my camera stuck? Whoa. Wait a minute, go backwards. So what am I trying to do here? Settings, I want to controls, keyboard controls. Okay. Is there an uncouple button? Uncouple. Control Shift C, alright. Gucci. See, what I need to do is try and split these carriages off. But I don't know how. Okay. I wonder if I use this. Can I... No. So basically this here is roughly the humping point. So what we're going to do just before we get to the humping point, we're going to put some brakes on. And we're going to get out for a little second. And I want to see if I can do this in person or if I have to not. So I can climb over. Huh. I might actually have to take an Alt-Tab and Google this, because I am not actually all too sure how to uncouple the last carriage in an automatic coupling system. Oh, on the wrong side. Right, what was the button that told me? Control-Shift-C. Huh. Is it Shift-C? No. Do. This wasn't nearly as hard as when I practiced it yesterday. Right, close the crossing. Climb over. So this is the coupling release. So is there a similar thing on these carriages? Aha! So here's the coupler. Fine. So we will unlock these. That's what we want to do. Remember, it's somewhere. Does that automatically put the handbrake on? No. Okay, Gucci. So these should now be in a position to yeet away, I think. So let's head back on board the party wagon. So as funny as it is to talk about, it's not a particularly fast-paced thing. Is the humping? So let's whack some brakes off. A tiny little tickle of throttle. Whoops. I wonder if they have to be locked for this initial stage. Well, bye train. Right. Okay. Let's go. I can hear rail popping like there's a train moving around somewhere. Not my train, but, you know. Right, okay. So we're going to try and balance this one off between 1 and 2 miles an hour. So this carriage is now over the hump. And so we're going to cut the throttle and we're going to release it. Ah, it won't move on its own. Hang on, brake. See, that's annoying. Because it shouldn't be. It should just be going. Huh. So I didn't get as far as this part yesterday when I was trialing it. Because it should just be free to go on its own. And it is not. Which is annoying. Because I've seen this be done. Oi, alright, maybe we have to abandon this one in non-success. Or maybe this rail. All right, let's try it then. So no, uncoupling it will not. It will not. The carriage will not free run. God, that's annoying. So I'm going to be unable to fucking show you how to do it properly because the game is being a pain in the arse. Ah! After all that fucking setup. Because in Train Sim World 1, it was possible this being Train Sim World 2. You could just release the carriage. And it would just roll. The handbrake's off. The air brakes are off. It literally should just roll to its destination. But no! It doesn't fucking... Well, okay, so I could dick it... I didn't break it. I mean, I think the game is just being defective. Because I don't believe there's a scenario in which you use the hump in the base game. So I think they just haven't modeled it. Because it's on a very steep downhill gradient, so it should just be in a position to fucking roll. Nah, right, okay, fine, fuck it, I don't, right. So, anyway, yeah. I've explained the principle of it. I don't actually get to show it, which is really fucking annoying, but yeah, you understand the principle of it. I'm sorry this hasn't worked. Let's do something else, because otherwise, yeah, we've already spent a long time doing shit, but fuck it, let's do something else. Okay, fine, so let's move away from, well, is there anything half decent in, nah, let's go, where do we want to go? Northern Transpennine? Have we done that one today? Ooh, so I've done that one. Before taking the train out of service to a depot. No, so that's North Transpennine. It's a Tees Valley that we've not done much journeying of. I think, even though it says we've done 3 out of 5 completed. We've still never done that one. Yeah, so okay, fine. Oh no. I want to do a passenger service, because we've not done a passenger service today. Wait, Great Western Express? Explorer? Question mark. We have done one. Oh no, yeah, okay, fine. So we've not done that one. Aggregate. Fuck it. Let's do. Yeah. Let's do a timetable, shall we? Oh yes, look at that. Right, okay. Let's let us. Gonna close my eyes. And we'll find some weather. Ooh, winter snow. Gucci. All right. Okay, so yeah, let's just do a timetable run. Fuck it, that's probably the best thing to do. The 10 a.m. London Paddington to Reading. No, because we've done Paddington to Reading. Let's do Reading to Paddington. Reading to London Paddington. Here we go. Right, let's do this one. Fuck it, because we've come out of Paddington, but we've not gone into Paddington. So let's gear up and do that. And once it loads in, I'll just have a quick pause, and I'll go grab some stuff. I'm sorry the humping didn't work as it was supposed to. That was really annoying and unfortunate. Okay, right, okay, there's a begin button, so I could have been right, okay, fine, fuck it, whatever, let's go! It's snowing outside! Yeah! Alright, okay, Gucci. So let us get some hot spicy hydration on the go. Oh hi. So we're gonna begin. So we are at Reading here, and we have left. So we need the master key to be on. Reverser forward. So we need headlights to day. Day. No. Day. Right, here we go. Right, fine. Right, forward here. It would help if this train was actually set up properly. The AWS fault needs to be on. Gucci. Okay, we've got some hot spicy precipitation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the window wipers on. Although I can't really remember where the window wipers are. Wipers! Gucci. Okay, let's do something I actually know how to fucking do. Let's go. Okay, so we've got a green light ahead. And we're on a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so let's try and get back into map. So, lights are on, and at the rear of my train, red lights are on. So yeah, fine. So the weather outside is frappo, but we're gonna drive our train proper. Oh, we've got wheel spin. Okay, fine. So yeah, so even though this train isn't particularly heavy, we have this situation where the snow is causing wheel spin. Right, so once we tick past this, we're going to be able to go up to 90 miles an hour, and we're 4 miles away from Twyford? I don't know, England. So let us in-yeetin ourselves forward. Green light ahead. Let's go. Look at that, 90 miles an hour on the car. What is the speed limit of this train? Maximum speed. So we're going as fast as we literally can. Let's oh fuck. Train lighting on. I think I probably want some cab lights as well, if I can find the relevant switch. It's not the reading light, that's for sure. So I've got the gauges on. That'll probably do us, to be honest. Good. So AWS, so because we're actually, so the fog that's going on here means that we are struggling to see the signals somewhat. So the AWS is going to be instrumental for us in, you know, understanding what it is we're actually doing. cabin lights. Light. There it is. Gucci. Alright, fine. So it's a cold winter's morning, and yeah, let's get to our destination. So also, by the same token that it's a wee bit harder to accelerate at the moment because of the snow on the rails, the decreased friction is also going to mean it's harder for us to stop as well, so we're going to have to bear that in mind when we are getting to our train station. Green banner repeater ahead. AWS tells us the signal is clear. So that is Gucci. Let's put the window wipers down to 25. We are a passenger boy, we come from down the way. What can we say? Do 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 do. Green light ahead again. Whoever's on the high-speed track is suffering with some hot, spicy red lights, which isn't ideal for them, but is of no concern to me. Right. So I think because we had to take some time to actually set up the train, we're probably running a wee bit behind in our adventure for getting into Twyford. I don't know how to say it. I don't know whether it's Twyford or Twyford. Right, we're coming up on 1 mile to go, so I'm going to idle the train. And we're just going to go for some gentle braking. So phase 2 braking, full service braking actually probably best just now. Oh, hello. We've got wheel spin. So this is train ABS that's kicking in just now. Is that I'm braking way too hard for the conditions, and so yeah, so the wheels are slipping. So if I do that, yeah, okay, we're kind of better. So we're just going to coax it in. We're going to have a look for our stop board. So that's the S-car stop here. So we're now going to go to full service again. Okay, so reminder for future, I can't use full service. So I think we're outside the stop board. We're going to open the doors. Where's the doors? Doors. No, doors. Doors. Oh, fuck it. No, it's that side. Right, okay, fine. Hang on, close doors. Right, okay, so we're fine. So we've got... Okay, yeah, we managed to stop that, which is fine. So we've now got a whole 30 seconds. So yeah, that's not too bad. Everyone is disembarking my train. So genuinely, actually, oh, that's pretty cool. The fact that the snow doesn't go underneath. Okay, that's good. You've done a not bad job of that, to be honest. Right, okay, so unfortunately we're running a wee bit late, so my doors are still open because we're still embarking and disembarking passengers. If I was to come out here. So ordinarily you'd have a guard, and the guard does in theory exist, but you can't speak to him at the moment. So so the passengers are well clear of the train, nobody's looking to get in, so I'm going to shut the door, sit in the seat, we're going to close the door. And once the doors are closed, we will buzz the guard. So we're almost a minute delayed. We will come off the brakes and we will go. See, I'm not good with freight stuff, right? I know about freight stuff, but like I don't like it quite like I like passenger trains. That's where it's at. Right, so we've lost a minute. How much speeding has there been? Nah, not really very much. Oh, wheel spin. Yeah. Hey, train friend. So yeah, you can actually hear wheel spin as well. It's quite interesting. You maybe, I know I've turned the game volume down a little bit. You can probably hear the engine just, like the wheels just kind of go vroom, vroom, vroom. It's quite a rhythmic sound. Where's the sand button? Because I think I'm going to need to use sand at some point. Let's full throttle now. So that's the hazard lights. Couple, uncouple, reading lights. There will be there. Oh no, that's a passenger emergency. Emergency override. You're not having an emergency. Go away. Sanding in traction is normal. Train fire alarm is normal. Right, okay. So we know where the thing is. We just need to find the sanding button now. I haven't been paying attention to anything about speed limits or signals in like years. Okay, fine. Sanding is available. And what's that switch down there? See, I was sure it was in the center console. Perhaps it is not. What's this shit? Yeah, okay, we don't really have anything else over here, do we? Okay. Right, fine. That's the cabin light, windshield. Sanding. I think Queso said there, forgetting that the stream is on a 6-second delay, so I don't know where she was talking about. Engine stop, general fault, emergency brake, train door release, signal, train door close. Yeah, stop cock. Well, Queso thinks she's found the sanding button somewhere, so I'll let her tell me where she thinks she found it. Actually, I wonder if it's on this. No. Oh, actually, hang on. I wonder if there's a button for it. Settings, controls, keyboard controls. Sand. Increase and toggle. So it's the X key that we use. Gucci. So what is sanding? Trains actually carry an amount of sand on them, and they've got little nozzles in front of the wheels so that it puts sand down on the tracks to increase the friction between the track and the wheels, in order to aid in traction, which is pretty neat. Oh. Okay, we're going to kill the throttle a little bit just because we're at 90 miles an hour and the speed limit is 90 miles an hour. We're actually ticking up a wee bit high. So we'll just idle it even more. Okay. So yeah, so the weather is going to mean that we're going to struggle to keep to the timetable a little bit, I expect. Because I can't use full service braking, otherwise the train's ABS is going to kick in, which isn't really ideal. So we will need to, oh, fuckles. What was that? Okay, right, speed limit change up ahead, 75 miles an hour. Whoa, okay, right, fine. So we'll start braking now. And we're at 75 miles an hour, so we'll stop braking now. Give us a little bit of throttle again. Snow, glorious snow. Right, okay. So we're coming up on the station here, so we're going to idle it, and once we get to 1 mile, we'll just do some gentle braking at phase 2. Okay. So we're going to brake stage 2. We are running late. We're not going to be able to help that, to be honest. Actually, no, this might be a wee bit too early. Cool. Right, so we're now on 75 mile an hour, but we're way below that because we're getting ready to stop. So we'll put us onto brake stage 1. We'll just bring us in nice and gently. I've got a really itchy nose for some reason. 40 miles an hour if we're going off to the right, but I don't think we are. Yeah, okay, we're gonna. Yeah, we have braked too early. See, I was pretty sure there was a flap down here or something that you could use. Okay. Ease off the throttle. Ease off the brake, rather. Nice and gentle in the brakes. So we're currently 30 seconds arriving at Maidenhead, but ayo, that's not too bad for British Rail, right? That's fine. I'm not dissatisfied about that at all. Okay, so there is the 3-car stop board. Where's the S-car stop board? Wait, are we on a 3-car train? Oh yeah, we are, right, okay, so we should have stopped before then, right, okay, that's fine, it is what it is. Open doors. So we're a full minute late, and it's not so bad. I ain't too bothered about that at all. So according to the controls, no, there is no sanding on this train, which is a bit interesting. Okay, fine, let's put the DRA on. Okay, we'll put the driving controls on. Because I realised I didn't have the train protection system on. What was the abbreviation? Because it was TPSW it was before, now it's TPW, Train Protection Warning System, TPWS, no, Train Protection Warning System. Oh well, fuck it, don't know, so we're going to close them doors, wait for the doors to close, buzz the guardy boy, buzz buzz. Gucci, doors closed, DRA off, and let's go for some mild throttling. Kinky night in, folks. Going for some throttling. Right, okay, let's try and increase a wee bit faster than this. Oh, now I've got the wheel spin light coming on. Oh, it's gone off. It's on. And we're moving fast enough now that we can full send. Or not. Wheel spin light's back on. My god, I fucking hate this weather. Okay, so we'll do it nice and gradually. I get. I mean, to be honest, it's not unlike real driving, to be honest. In that, if you are driving in the snow, what you don't want to be doing is making harsh movements with the controls. Hard acceleration, hard braking, hard turning. Although turning doesn't really apply in a train because I can't exactly control which direction it goes. So yeah, I mean, it's the exact same concept as you want to try and avoid it as far as possible when you're driving a car, when you're driving a train in the snow. Doesn't matter, don't do it. Cool, so we're now going to Taplow, which is just a mile away, so we're not actually going to get that fast, speedy-wise. So let's try and get a good stop, because we're now running over a minute late, actually, which is a wee bit not great. So we'll try and nail what we got. It annoys me that the window wiper, like, looks up to the sky but doesn't cover immediately what's in front of you. Okay. Okay, let's try... Whoa! What? What the fuck? What the fuck happened there? I don't know. Okay, so it's taking us back to Maidenhead, so we've got to go to Taplow again. Right, okay. Let's, right, DSD off. What the fuck happened there? Yeah, red boys for sure. So yeah, that was interesting. Right, okay. So what we need to do in order to try and get back on schedule, one, not have the train magically derail for no fucking reason, and two, we need to watch the watch how far the fuck that was. Yeah, so we need to be better with our controls. It sounds like the wheels are slipping, but they're not. Okay, fine. Watch out for whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what it was. We got a warning beep, which was the TPWS. But like, if there was a red signal, we would have heard that through the AWS. So I mean, fuck knows what that was. Okay, green light ahead. That's all Gucci. Okay, so that was a TPWS. No, sorry, that was an AWS. So we're just gonna put the throttle off, and it'll make us late, but we'll very gingerly come into this station. Because it was around about here that it all happened. Yeah, because we got to about 600 yards, and we got fucked about by something. Pretty weird bug, if you don't ask me. See, and now it's not. Now nothing's happened at all. All right, fine, okay. A game is a game and is not without its faults. Okay, so I have to remember I'm a 3-car stop, so I'm not looking for the S-car stop. I'm looking for the 3-car stop. Why are you buzzing for green lights? Okay, there's the 3-car stop board. We've got the AWS on. We'll brake about as much as we can. Gucci. Okay, slightly far ahead than normal, but fuck it, it is what it is. But we didn't die this time, so that's fine. I wonder if I need to... And then... Need to have a wee reset of the AWS. We'll also have a wee reset of the controls. Gucci! Yeah, okay, so that was not ideal. I was also doing some pre-stream testing for another train simulator game, and I forgot the graphics difference between Train Sim World 2020 and Train Simulator 2021. So it's quite the difference, to be fair. Lock doors, right? Okay. Oh, lock. Gucci, Buzzguard. Let's go. So I think 4 is about the upper limit that we can do for acceleration, so we'll do that. Oh, DSD's on, DRA's on. So DRA off, which means I need to reset the throttle to 4. Now we can throttle. Okay, apparently 4 is not the limit. God damn it! These wheels! I have no traction whatsoever. Bro. Yeah, so I mean, the thing about trains, right? So I was having, if you notice on the interface, I was actually having wheel. Actually, you might not, because no, it's not covered by anything, so that's fine. Yeah, we Gucci. Yeah, so the trains can wheel spin at very high speeds. It's not unheard of for people to like go over a patch of like leaves, and they'll start wheel spinning at 70 miles an hour. So unlike cars, there is kind of no like upper speed limit to where you can start wheel spinning. See, I don't know why it's giving me angry beeps even though this is all green lights. Oh well. Okay, so we're 1 minute late getting into Burnham already, and we're not actually in Burnham, so, you know, we're slipping down the timetable, boys! These snowy conditions be catching me out, yo. Ah, okay, so we're opening up the right doors this time, not the left doors. So I'll need to mind that one. Right, try and look out for the S car, the 3 car stop, not the S car stop. Whoa, frame rate's just hemorrhaged, not sure why. There it is. Okay, so we'll go for a stop. We're slightly past the sign, but that's fine. Train! Right, let's put on... Well, the signal's not... so, yeah, so... Where it says the DRA to check signal, you don't have to put the DRAs on when you're at stations. But like, if you were to stop at a station and the signal was red, you can, as a train driver, get into the bad habit of just as soon as the doors close, just send it, without considering actually that the signal might still be on red. So that's what the DRA is for. You put that on to basically be like, you know, yes, check the signal before driving off. Okay, so we're now rocking 2 minutes late on this schedule, so that's a hard yikes for me, boy. The trains go meow like that. Damn right. Close doors. Okay, buzz some guardy boy. Aha, we're going to Slough. Nice. So we're only 2 miles outside of Slough, not too far. just very carefully watching to make sure we don't wheel spin. What is happening that my frame rates are just dropping? Because this isn't like the stream or anything. This is actually the game, and I don't know why it's hemorrhaging in such a way. What is happening? Right, top GPU. So the GPU is not overloaded. The VRAM's not overloaded. The RAM is not overloaded. Strange. Okay, fine. So, green light ahead, and the AWS is finally working again now, which is Gucci. So we are just outside of Stab Central. See what we go for. Yeah, I think the stream's gone on like long enough anyway. I think at the end of this journey we will we'll probably call it here, because I can see actually now the stream's starting to get really choppy, and I don't know why. Oh, fuckles. What? Ah, right, okay, so 75 mile an hour up ahead, which is fine. So we'll just coast, because yeah, we'll just coast. Okay. Yeah, but why is it being so choppy all of a sudden? It's been fine since I restarted Chrome. Oh well. Fuck it, it is what it is. No speeding, no, proud of you. Well, I've actually got the TPWS turned on, so if I speed, it will actually like stop the train, which I'm quite keen to avoid because I'm already running quite behind schedule. See if we don't get a gold medal for this, I'm not going to be happy. So yeah, this is the cool thing. This is the cool thing about this. This game is that it gives you like specific scenarios to try, but it also gives you like the timetable of shit that needs to be done, and so I've left my braking way too late. Fuckles. Oh, I don't know if I can stop this train in time. 30 miles an hour. So there's my stop marker right here. 20 miles an hour. That's the platform end. Fuck it. Let's just go to ABS. Fuck. We've overshot. Right, hang on. We're going to need to very shamefully reverse. Okay. So that was embarrassing. Where are you now? It looks like the southeastern line. No trains are running today though, really? Yeah, so this is London. This is the London Great Western route. So the sim covers Paddington to as far as Reading. In Train Simulator, it used to be to all the way up to Oxford, but yeah, Train Sim World only goes as far as Reading, unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah, Southeast England. Wow. Do 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 do. Right, lock doors. Nope, that's a release. Buzz the guard. So we're now 5 miles away from West Drayton, which isn't too bad. So we need to get better with the throttle control, so we're going to keep it on throttle stage 3 until 10 miles an hour. And now we'll notch it up a bit. Now notch it up again. Notch it up again. No, that's too much. So it's currently 60 miles an hour, but then there's a sign here which says 90 miles an hour for multiple units. So our speed will go up quite nicely. There's snow today, so no trains or a bus replacement. Hey, hey, hey! There's snow now! I'm still driving. Southeastern is almost as bad as ScotRail. Yikes. Yeah, that's not an accolade you want, really, is it? Being like ScotRail. Ugh. Oi. Ah! Oh, fuckles. Right, okay, so that was a DSD, giving me a little smidgen of a warning. Another speed sign telling me I can go 90 miles an hour, which is fine. I'm already accelerating to be that way inclined. I miss trains. Three worst words in the English language. Train replacement service. Yeah. I like the one where it's like a bus and it's got like rail replacement service, and then the subheading underneath it was just like choo choo, I'm a train. I quite like that one. Right, okay, so we're still 3 miles outside of West Drayton. We've only got 90 seconds now, 80 seconds actually to get there. Had to bike 12 miles over the bridge in this weather, as there are no trains. Oh god. Choo choo, I'm a train. It's honestly, it's a picture. The first time I saw it, cracked me up. Just absolutely cracked me up. So we've still, at least the one thing, we're not having to deal with a shit ton of red signals. We've still got a whole bunch of, you know, hot spicy green on the go, which is quite nice. The frame rates are still doing funny things. I'm really sorry about this. I don't know why. I don't know why it's still choppy. Hey! Thanks for the raid. Oh fuck! I'm gonna. Yep. Whoop. Thanks for the raid, Squire of Twitch. Yes, we're once again playing Train Simulator. Although I'm having a wee bit. I'm having a wee bit more technical issues than I did last time, which is a wee bit unfortunate. But yes, hello everybody. We kind of started the stream doing a little misadventures in shunting and humping, hence the the somewhat uncommon name of the stream, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm screwing up a lot, to be fair. Squire Twitch, I'm not having a good run of stopping at the stations. Okay, so we're currently trying to get into West Drayton, and we're 40 seconds overdue, and we're still half a mile away. So that's not great, because if I could, brake stages 1 and 2 are fine, but brake stage 3 is triggering the ABS, which is a bit wild. Thank you, Queso, for giving a shout out to Squire of Twitch. This is now his second raid on me on recent weeks. So yeah, please check out his channel in the description if you haven't already done so. The snow is not fantastic. No, it's not treating me well, that's for sure. I do like a good cheeky bit of wheel spin though. And now I've been overcautious with the brakes, and I have fucking like brought us to like an almost halt. Oh dear. So yeah, a nice gentle coast in. We're gonna do train stage break 2. Train break stage 2, rather. So we're looking for the 3-car stop, which is right here. We're going too fast, so let's hit the AWS. So you can see the wheel spin light is now giving me some jip. But we've stopped not that far beyond, so that's fine. So open the door. Let the guard know that I'm opening the doors. Whoop whoop. Cool. Alright, well, seeing as yeah, let's see if there's any collectibles in this part of this neck of the woods. I'm not seeing any. We're 1/4 full. Let's see if we can't find any. Oh. Nope. Collectibles? Collectibles pulls? No collectibles on this station. Or at least not this platform anyway. I don't have quite enough time to get over to the other station, the other platforms. Although I bet you that is where the hot spicy collectibles are. Let's get back on the train. Right, so we'll put the brakes to stage 1, ready for our departure. Now I can't tell if that yellow light up ahead is mine or not, because it looks like there's 2 lights in the one place. So let's lock them doors. Buzz the guardy boy. Doors are closed, we Gucci. So we're going to have to go throttle stage 3, just because otherwise we're going to get some delicious spicy wheel spin, which we don't particularly want. Hayes and Harlington! We're due there in 30 seconds. Nobody wants spicy wheel spin. There's some people that do. Right, train acceleration stage 5. We're gonna wait until we get to about 30 miles an hour and then we'll go for the full send. I'm having to keep an eye on my VRAM. Something, I'm assuming it's Chrome. Oh, fuckles. So maybe it is us. So that was a warning siren from the AWS. The sunflower dial has now gone into the sunflower position as opposed to the hang on. Just in case it's taking us off to the right, which it isn't. Okay, so AWS again, because there is a so the main line is green, the side line is yellow. I assume that's because terminus? But we're not terminating, so that shouldn't be us. But obviously one of the lights is yellow, ergo it is yeah, I'm being cautious here, so I'm just coasting just now, and we're gonna be really late to Hayes and Harlington, but fuck it, it is what it is. So I've now got a green light, and we're not being feathered left or right, so let's just go for the full send. Fuck it, I don't care. So 90 miles an hour is our speed limit, we're on full throttle, let's see where that takes us. So now 90 miles an hour, yeah, so 90 miles an hour for multiple units, which is what we are. So we Gucci, and then when we hit this signal up ahead, which is green, I don't understand the use of spicy. It's like a double word to explain a thing. Going out being an example. Going out? So I overuse spicy because I fucking love the word spicy. I use it to mean, like, you know, an interesting situation. Yeah. Not necessarily bad, just like interesting or different. So you heard the AWS give a single ping as opposed to the buzzer, which means the sunflower dial has gone back into the clear position. It's like, oh fuck, right, that's the DSD. So we'll reset the DSD. Green lights ahead, so yeah, we Gucci. Except for the fact that we're coming in the station, so we're gonna start the braking procedure into Hayes and Harlington. Now currently gonna be 3 minutes late, I doth reckon, which is not great. And we're going too fast actually, so I'm not sure how this is gonna pan out, to be fair. Not so bad actually. 30 miles an hour, yeah, we'll be fine. We should be fine. Banner repeater signal showed the signal was green ahead, which is Gucci. Looking for the stop board. That looks like a stop board, but it's not. It just looks like one. Gonna release the brakes for a second. That's the stop board there. So turn brake stage 2. We'll stop just a little bit past it. But just about perfect. So we'll open them doors, let the guard know. It's like adding cheeky Nando's, spicy Nando's. That's not inaccurate actually. Nando's is quite spicy. I do a lot of like, so I use the Nando's cooking sauces at home. The medium, I like spicy food, right? The medium marinade plus the medium sauce. Holy fuck, that is not medium at all. That is, like, not using the word ironically at all. It is properly spicy. Right, can we get some collectibles? Nope, no collectibles. Right, okay, so let's go back to our train. Ooh, yeah, okay, we made it. Close that door. Right, fine, Gucci. Aha. Get ready to close the door. Let's go. So our next stop is Ealing Broadway. We're a little bit away from that one. So train throttle stage 3 and let's go. I don't know why I started using spicy actually, come to think of it. Because yeah, I'm trying to think what the kind of origin was of spicy for me. I can't really remember, but I do use it quite a lot. I tend to, oh fuck, no, we're going too fast. I tended to use it quite a lot when I did some of my volunteering work. Like, you know, you're standing outside a nightclub and like, you know, when things like, they just have a really volatile atmosphere, you know that like something's gonna kick off, somebody's about to throw a punch somewhere. It's like, oh, situation's getting a bit spicy. I remember that was when I really started using it a lot, but I'm not really sure why I ever started using it. Yeah, fuck it, it is what it is. Okay, so Ealing Broadway is our next one, so we're actually kind of probably starting getting close to the terminus, which is fine. That was a speed sign saying 90 miles an hour because I was just wondering what the speed limit actually was. Because Queso's proud of me when I don't speed. Oh, fuck, dicks, hookers, shit. Right, okay, so, yeah. You love the use of spicy. So do a lot of people, because, like, I really overuse the word, right? I use it a lot. And people quite often comment. One of my friends is a police officer, and when she met me, she only ever used the word in the context of like food being spicy, and then of course she met me and I use it all the time, and then she started using it all the time, and like she was like, I spoke to her like, I don't know, a few months ago, and she was like all of my colleagues comment on how much I use this word and it's all your fault. It's like, yes. I'm so proud. Right, 85 miles an hour is coming up soon, but that's fine because we're on 80 miles an hour. Reset the DSD. So Ealing Broadway, we're currently 2.5 miles away. Yeah, we've kind of lost control of this timetable. Not bad. I mean, I think given the snow, the fact that I'm not used to driving on the snow, I think we've not bad to be only running, what, about 3 minutes late? 3-4 minutes late. That's not too bad, I think. That is certainly better than ScotRail, as somebody pointed out. As Cyber pointed out earlier, it's definitely better than a Sean Connery ScotRail. Look at all these stations that we're not stopping at. Right, okay, so speed limit change will be coming up to 80 miles an hour. That's fine. Apparently we're currently on 80 miles an hour anyway, so, oh well, Gucci. Hi. Yeah, see, I'm sorry, this... Okay, so is the stream choppy or not? Because on my stream, on my screen, the stream is hella choppy. I don't... It's pissing me off. Huffle. I wonder, actually, come to think of it, can I go to settings? I wonder if I can advanced settings. I wonder if I can limit the frame rates to what the stream records, and I wonder if that helps the situation in any way. We'll find out. Right, okay, we've braked way too early. Oh, fuckles. Oh yeah, that is much better. YWS? Oh yeah, straight away that is much fucking better. Right, okay. So I apologize. That is my fuck up for why the stream was a bit janky. So yeah, I very much apologize about that one. Right, brake stage 2, looking for the S-car board that's there. We're actually going to overshoot it, so let's trigger the ABS a little bit. Get that little bit extra brake in. Gucci! We've already unlocked the doors. Okay. Right, is there any... Wait, I wonder, can you get collectibles in this view? I do wonder. I've not actually seen any all day, to be honest. Yeah. No, you have to do them in person. Right, that's sneaky breaky. That is sneaky breaky. Oh, nice. 2 banner repeaters. Hi, okay, yeah, so we should have left Ealing Broadway 2 minutes ago. That's not great. But it's fine. We're almost in Paddington, and we can hang up our wheels, and we will be sorted. Lock doors. Doors are closed. Let's go. No, what are we doing? What are we doing? Right, that was dumb. Where are we going now? Okay, so this is it. This is our final stop, actually. Ealing Broadway is our last stop until Paddington. There is actually a couple of stations in between, but we aren't stopping at them. So we will, yeah, let's go. Straight into the heart of London. I don't think I've ever actually been to Paddington, to be honest. So coming from Scotland, I always end up in London King's Cross, and then we where else have I been? So I was outside London Euston. And I think I got a train from London St Pancras once. But yeah, I've never been to Paddington. Right, speed limit changed down to 80 miles an hour coming up right here. So 80 mile an hour for multiple units, which is fine. Green banner repeater ahead, so we'll get the AWS to confirm that. So here's one of the stations that we're not stopping at. Green banner repeater ahead, AWS confirmed. You've never been to Paddington? I think I went there for the lols. No, yeah, no, I've never been. I mean, to be honest, of my own kind of, I was gonna say free will is probably the wrong word. Like, I've never been to London as a hostage that I'm willing to share. I have, last year in January was the only time I've ever been to London with the aim of, like, you know, exploring around the place. And yeah, I was on, so my hotel was at London King's Cross, and I spent most of my time being based in, like, north central London, and, you know, the very center of London. That's kind of been it, really. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're braking gently for this upcoming 50 mile an hour speed limit. The speed's just kind of going to gradually tick down and down and down as we come into London Paddington. Never been to London as a hostage. One of my, I think it was my second time in London. Oh, it was wild. Absolutely wild. Bomb scare at London King's Cross. We came in on the underground, and I literally took one step onto the platform, and this, like, obviously I was a kid at the time, so I just remember him being like this brick shithouse of a man, British Transport Police officer, just like grabbed me with two hands and like threw me back onto the train. And then, of course, the doors closed and the tube sped off. And it was only when we got to the next station down that we were informed that King's Cross had been evacuated because of a suspected bomb that had been found. And oh, shit, that wasn't great. I wasn't too bothered about getting, like, you know, getting twatted about by a big burly police officer, but one of my aunties who was there took a raging panic attack. Which was, yeah, not great. Not great. Oh, goodbye frame rates. Now, this looks to me like I have a red light, but, okay, apparently it's green. Okay, oh yeah, right, fine. So, green for us. Coming down into 40 mile an hour shortly, so we'll just make sure that we're nice and on speed for that. So I think 40 miles an hour is our last speed reduction. So here's a 40 mile an hour sign. Oh no, that was a different speed sign. All right, fine, Gucci. You know, Queso, this may actually be the first job mission I have ever completed start to finish without speeding. Just saying. I'll probably fuck it up at some point, but you know, just saying. Oh no, so I was wrong. So we've got a speed limit change down to 25 miles an hour as we get into the station. So we'll just take us down nice and gently, speed-wise. I think all things considered, having not I think having not warmed up to this train at all, to hop into doing a challenging timing route in the snow, I've done not well. I've done not bad to keep to, you know, what, 3 minutes late? Yeah, that's not bad at all. So that signal was a yellow signal, which means we get the warning buzzer from the AWS. The sunflower dial moves to the warning position. So we'll keep an eye out for any possibility that we have a red signal ahead. And we're coming up to the 25 mile an hour speed boards. So we're now at 25 miles an hour. There's a board right there. So we Gucci. That is our last speed change. So it's just a case of stopping our train. So let us do some gentle braking. Because we don't want to hit into the buffer. So we'll come off the brakes just now. Gucci, we're here. So we will open the door. Yeah, 3 minutes late. I think we've not done badly, if I'm honest. So put the reverser off. That there. That brake do. Put the headlights off. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my progress in this here thing. This here train. Gucci. Make sure nobody is... It's the terminus! Get off the fucking train! Get off! There's a turlet. Gucci. Yeah, they need to model a terminus into this gate so that all the passengers get off. Oh hey, they actually got the proper door controls. Nice. Load the passengers gently down the stream. Merrily. Alright, fuck that. Okay, fine. So lock the doors, which we'll do now. Nope, that's a release. Now we close the doors. Fine. Look at that. Not a single item of speeding. But do we get the gold medal? That's the key question. Total score. No, it doesn't tell us. Or does it not give us one? But yeah, so yeah, good. We're exactly on the speed limit when we got to 90 miles an hour. But yeah. Yay! I'm not a bad person. Woo! So yeah, looking at our scores, you're off ski for a CNH date with your friends. Catch you next time. Yeah, we're just finishing the stream anyway, Cyber. So good to have you along. I will catch you. I will speak to you no doubt soon. Yeah. So officially, we were due in London Paddington at 11:12, and we got there at 11:14. I'm pretty fucking happy with that, to be honest. So yeah. That was that. Cool. So, yeah. Well, we can now free roam this. So, go. So we no longer have, we're going to hand that train back. And there's a collectible. We finally get one. Yay! Aye, right, okay, so that's one collectible. There's 3 different kinds of collectibles in this here map, and I cannot remember what they are, but looking for collectibles is something for another time. For just now, I'm going to say oh fuck, safety signs. Yay! Gucci, right, finding these by complete accident. Yeah, so London Paddington is famous for its big glass roofy thing. There you go. There's it in its kind of somewhat foggy splendor because of the horrible weather. Cool. Well, thank you very much for joining me this stream. I'm really sorry that we had a couple of frame rate issues. I didn't realize so yeah. I think what was happening. So my monitor is 144 hertz, and the game was set up to try and run at 144 hertz, but the stream records at 60, and I think the mismatch was causing the jitteriness. People said it wasn't there, but when I watch it, I can see it's very clearly jittery. So fingers crossed that is now that resolved that issue going forward. So yeah, next time we come back, we will hopefully have a smoother streaming experience. We are not going to be doing Train Sim World next week. This is now the 5th, 6th week of Train Sim World on the trot. Ooh, train. Bye bye. Yeah, so this is now the 5th or 6th week of Train Sim World on the trot. So we're gonna avoid doing it again for a 7th week. So we're actually gonna do some Flight Simulator next week, and I'm gonna say we're gonna do Flight Simulator so that I actually have some conviction to make sure everything is set up in time for that, because it's one of these things that I love doing, but I never I always think it's too much work to do, so I never get around to actually doing it, and then I get sad that I haven't done it in so long. And